It is late. The room around you is completely dark. The only light is the cold, blue glow of your screen, reflecting in your tired eyes. You told yourself you would go to sleep an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago, but you are still here. Your thumb just keeps moving. Swipe, swipe, swipe. You feel mentally exhausted. Your body is tired. But for some reason, you simply cannot put the phone down. There is a quiet anxiety sitting heavy in your chest, a strange emotional numbness. You are not even enjoying what you are looking at anymore. You just feel this desperate need for constant stimulation. If you are feeling this way right now, I want you to know something very important. You are not alone. And this is not your fault. It is not a lack of willpower. To understand why your attention is so easily trapped, we have to look deep inside your mind. We have to talk about your biology. We have to talk about dopamine. For a long time, people thought dopamine was just the chemical of pleasure, but it is much deeper than that. Doctors at the Cleveland Clinic explain that dopamine is the core of your brain's reward center. It is the molecule of motivation. Thousands of years ago, this ancient chemical system was designed to keep you alive. When your ancestors found sweet fruit, or drank fresh water, or connected with their tribe, their brains released dopamine. It gave them a beautiful surge of satisfaction. It motivated them to survive, to explore, to build, and to seek out rewards. Dopamine is not bad. It is the very foundation of human survival. But today, your ancient survival system has been hijacked. Modern technology, social media algorithms, and short videos are designed to trigger this exact chemical. Researchers at Harvard have noticed that scrolling through a social media feed works on your brain exactly like a slot machine. Every time your phone buzzes, every time you get a new like, every time a bright, fast video autoplays, your brain gets a quick, tiny hit of dopamine. You are caught in a loop. Your brain genuinely believes it is doing something necessary for survival. But in reality, you are just staring at a piece of glowing glass. And this is where the darkness gets deeper. Because you are flooding your mind with so much instant gratification, your brain becomes completely overwhelmed. To protect your nervous system from this massive chemical overload, your brain has to defend itself. It actually turns down its own sensitivity. According to scientists at the NIH, when your brain is constantly overstimulated, it actively reduces the number of available dopamine receptors. It numbs itself just to survive the noise. This biological defense mechanism is exactly why normal life suddenly feels so incredibly boring. When your brain is used to the extreme speed, the loud noises, and the bright colors of endless feeds, a quiet evening feels painfully slow. This is why silence feels so uncomfortable. It explains why you automatically check your phone the second you are alone. In an elevator, waiting in a line, sitting in your room. Your brain cannot handle the empty space. Your attention keeps breaking because your mind is desperately looking for its next quick reward. You require more and more stimulation just to feel normal. This emotional fatigue is exhausting. You are connected to the entire world through the internet. But you have probably never felt more lonely. You sit across from your friends or your family, but your mind is somewhere else. Real human connection feels weaker because your attention is entirely fragmented. You are physically present in the real world, but mentally, you are trapped in the blue, artificial light of the digital world, endlessly chasing a reward that never actually arrives. But here is the most important thing you need to hear today. Your brain is brilliant. It adapted to the fast, overstimulated digital world around you, and that means your brain can adapt again. It can heal. You do not need to do anything extreme. You do not need to become a monk, or punish yourself, or try a magical dopamine detox. Your body needs dopamine for everyday life. True healing is not about depriving yourself. It is about regulation. You just need to slow down. You need to gently reduce the heavy, artificial stimulation you feed your mind every single day. Healing your attention begins with small, quiet moments. It begins with your mornings, waking up and simply letting the natural sunlight enter your room before you immediately look at your screen. Giving your nervous system a real chance to wake up naturally. It begins with protecting your sleep, leaving your phone in another room, letting your mind truly power down. When you are sleep deprived, The center of fear and anxiety in your brain stays highly active. Rest is your foundation. It begins with moving your body, simply walking or doing light exercise. Researchers at Harvard actually consider regular cardiovascular exercise to be as effective as some medications for lifting a heavy mood and regulating your neurochemistry. It begins with nature, taking a slow walk outside, feeling the wind, looking at the trees, allowing your brain to exist without instant entertainment. When you start slowing down, the silence will feel strange at first. It might even feel uncomfortable. Your mind will beg for its fast, easy rewards. But slowly, steadily, your nervous system will recover. Your attention will return. You will find that you can read a book again. You will find that you can sit with a friend, look deeply into their eyes, and have a real conversation without wondering what is happening on the internet. The emotional warmth of real life will slowly come back to you. The simple things, a good meal, a deep breath, a quiet morning, they will feel beautiful again. You will finally reconnect with your own life. Your mind is waiting for you to come back. And perhaps, what do you think?